Greetings, my name is Danielle Palli, and I'm a nationally board certified positive psychology and mindfulness coach. And I'm also a multi-genre author and book coach. And today I'd like to talk about memoir writing. This is going to be a two-part series, the first part being the emotional component of writing your story. And the second part is going to be creating those vivid descriptions and dialogue to really bring your story to life. So let's start with the emotional piece. Most of the people that I work with are not, say, the rock stars and the world famous actors and actresses who want to tell their story from the time that they grew up on the small farm to becoming the powerhouse household name that we know today. No, the people that, at least that I work with, generally have gone through some significant trauma, some major event in their life. They had to recover from it, learn and grow from it. And now they want to pass the life lessons on to help other people who might be going through the same situation. The tricky part is, number one, putting yourself out there. So now the whole world gets to see things that you might be embarrassed about. They get to see some things that might have happened to you that you feel ashamed about, even if it had nothing to do with you. It was somebody or something that happened to you. So it's getting comfortable with people seeing those skeletons in the closet, the dirty laundry. Before you publish a book, I usually tell people in that instance, well, if you're not sure how it feels, try sharing a chapter or writing an article and maybe giving it to a few trusted friends, a small test group, or people that you feel comfortable knowing this information. Maybe they already know some of it, and see how it feels. If you're okay with it, then you can think about expanding that to a wider audience. Now, if you do publish a book, say indie publishing, you can unpublish it. But once you put it out there, it's going to be a little bit harder to get back. So it's really sitting with your comfort level in letting people see the authentic you and understand what you've gone through. And the second piece is having worked through those issues enough where it's not triggering or emotionally harmful. So if I'm writing a story about something that happened to me in the past, I might read it and be like, wow, I remember that. I remember how it felt. I might even tear up a little, like, that was something I had to overcome. And then I move on. But if you're writing these stories and you're feeling panicky and you're feeling like this deep sense of unsettled unrest, then you might want to put it aside for a while, or perhaps even talk to a therapist or someone who can help you work through the trauma a little more, because you might not be in the place to tell the story just yet. So once you've decided what's going to end up on the editing floor versus what you're comfortable sharing, and have determined that you're in the emotional space, you've moved past a lot of it, and you're okay with the whole process of bringing these emotions and bringing these scenes to life, then we can move forward to talk about the practicality of actually telling your story in a way that's vivid and exciting. So I hope you'll join me for part 2 of this 2-part video series. Thanks for joining me today.